Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Are you ready to get started? Do me a favor, and at some point in this reading, put like a comment. I don't care if it's a little heart, if it's just say, hey, Cindy, I'm not a robot. There've been so many robots coming into my channel the last little while, and last week I just found it really disheartening because there's thousands of views on a video and it was like 5 comments from actual people and like 20 or 30 comments from robots. So my goal is that the human beings will outnumber and outpower the robots. We're going to outnumber and outpower the robots, Taurus. That's what we're going to do here. No pressure. If you feel, hey, you want to shout out for humanity, please do it. So Taurus, we're going to start with the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. And we're going to ask who you are, how you function, or what motivates you. What is it that you've overcome and how you view the other? Yes, there is another in this reading. So because there is another, we're going to ask the same questions of the other that we ask of you. Because there is another, there is a possibility that the energies could be switched. There's a possibility you could be dealing with another Taurus. And there's also a possibility I might be talking to the cross watcher. You just don't know when you do that. So. But my intention is that you are here on this side. Who you are, Taurus. Who you are. Spirit has your back. Wow, that's excellent. You have the full support of the universe right now. If you ever needed to hear something, right? Like, well, thank you very much. That's it. Should we just stop right there? Let's not ask anything else. Let's just... Spirit has your back. So I don't know, whatever you're doing, whatever your intentions are, whatever your plan is here, whatever is going on with you, Spirit is behind you on that. That's absolutely spectacular. Spirit has got your back, honey child. Maybe you're just like feeling that too. It's like, I know that God is helping me here. I know that the wind beneath my wings is God. Okay, what motivates you? Nothing is wasted. Interesting. Maybe I want to say experiences. There's be certain experiences that you've had, and maybe those experiences have not led to outcomes that you hoped for. I mean, it happens all the time. So you might still look at those situations and say, hey, there was still a lot that I learned in that situation. There was a lot that I learned in those circumstances. Or you could be, like, don't throw that out. You could be one of those, nothing is wasted. No. Don't throw a thing out here. It could be that. It reminded me of my grandmother. Well, they grew up during the Depression and the Second World War, so they did not waste a thing. She used to say, I think Canada's the only place that does this, where you can buy milk in bags. We buy these big, I don't know if they're like a 1 liter bag, and you buy, was it 3 or 4 in a big bag? Anyways, with these bags of milk, and you put the bag in a pitcher. It's very quite good. Actually, it's very little waste if you think about like jugs and cartons and all of that. But they used to keep, I guess it was probably before Ziploc bags too. I just remember in the early, like late 70s and early 80s, my grandparents had a huge garden. They grew enough vegetables to feed themselves over the summer and through the winter. They had 2 big chest freezers, and my grandmother would relentlessly save all those milk bags. She would wash them really well, and she would put all the veggies in there, everything. And we actually had a joke that everything goes in the stew. So she didn't really do that, but it was one time I thought she was picking something up, and she said something about the stew, and I was like, oh my God, you're putting that in the stew. So I don't know, it's kind of, nothing is wasted. That's how not a thing here. Don't throw that out. That could be useful. You might be that person. What is it that you've overcome? Wow, co-creating with Spirit. Wow, you're flying here with Spirit. It's like you're the kite and you're soaring. Honestly, well, it's more like you're the eagle. You're the eagle and you're soaring here with Spirit. You and Spirit are flying here in conjunction. It's really beautiful. Like you've caught the updraft here. That's great. How do you view the other? Trust in the magic. So maybe this is somebody who trusts magic here. You view them as somebody who's trusting in magic. Sometimes when I say that statement, it feels like a question. So I don't know. There's a possibility that the person, you could view them as someone who's like trying to figure out if they should trust the magic. Trust the magic. Let's see who they are. You got all birds. I'm like, right, this is not the like a bird deck. You literally got all birds. Isn't that fascinating? Okay, there's definitely some sort of symbolism in that. I think birds are really pretty cool though too, right? Like they're ancestral, I guess it is ancestral, but they're sort of, they're, what do you call it? Archaeological link to, fossil link to dinosaurs. They're really like the last of the dinosaurs in a way. I know there's some others, I think, well, there's some insects. Well, they're not actually insects. They're crustaceans. I know that there's crustaceans, like pillbugs and sowbugs are connected to dinosaurs. Is it crocodiles and alligators are as well? Tortoises and turtles. Anyways, there's some stuff out there that still is. But these guys are the most prominent, right? Out of all of the dinosaurs that have kind of gone on here. And I find them so ingenious. Not only are they, right, like they have acute vision, they're very intelligent, but the whole idea that nothing was taking up the sky, it's like there's a whole element of the earth here that nobody's using. And what do? They're like, hey, we're going to use it. So I don't know. They just fascinate me that way. It's just amazing how I feel like they're ahead of us, right? They were here before us as dinosaurs. And now, you know, we sort of look up to them too, spiritually. Ancient energy. So like there's something here about you having all of these birds. It could also have something to do with a higher perspective, an elevated perspective. I feel like the wind is going in a certain direction and you've spread your wings and you've caught that breeze. Yeah, okay. So who is the other? We get back to them. Wouldn't it be funny if they're another animal and they're the same one over and over again? I don't know if there are. Well, maybe they're fish. There's always enough. Koi, fish spirit. So there's always enough. That's who they are. I don't know. This could be somebody who's always just kind of getting by. Could be someone who's always getting by. Or somebody who feels like, you know, it could be somebody too who kind of looks at things like the glass is half full as opposed to half empty, what their perspective might be. There's always enough. We'll be okay. We'll get by. And you don't let anything go to waste. So I don't know who you and this person are. It's like, oh, it's always enough. There's always, yeah, no, and you're like, it's because I save it all. I don't throw anything out. We're going to put the potato peels. We're going to put I think that's what it was. I think it was potato peels. My grandmother was going to put them in the stew, but I think she put them in the composter. Okay, how they function, what motivates them. It's time to heal. Time to heal. Interesting. So this person is coming out with all sorts of different animals here. You're very consistent with your bird energy. This person, they want to heal something. Maybe there's something that they would like to heal. I don't know, maybe something to heal with you. Or they're in a healing state just for themselves. What is it that they've overcome? You see clearly now. Oh, look, they had the bird stuff. They got the bird. They had the bird. You see clearly now. They've overcome some type of vision here, or something that they see. Maybe they're recognizing, like, you know, that there's always enough. Even when things feel very sparse. What is sparse? It is sparse. Sparse. When things feel very sparse or scarce, yeah. They're like, it's okay. There'll be enough. We'll get by. Could be something completely different. I don't know what it is that they see. They see something. Or maybe they used to see something clearly and they don't now because it became a clear vision that they had. How did they view you? Overcome. Oh, look at that. Overcome any obstacle. But like a rhino. Like, I'm going to push through. Nothing can stop me. But you're more like, will you overcome any obstacle? I want to say because you have wings. You have wings. I mean, it's everything about who you are. Now, you also see this. You see the other as kind of like a bird of a feather to some degree, right? Like you see that. At least maybe in terms of a vision that you have or maybe that you share with this person. They're fish. They're very watery. At least in terms of, you know, who they are right now as I'm pulling on their energy. And you're very like air inspired. Intellectual, clear focus, mindful, intuition. Well, the water is very intuitive. But that's deep emotions and stuff too. Look at that hummingbird. Here's another bird. There are so many birds in your reading. Be here now is the underlying. Okay, let's look at this through the eyes of the tarot. Through the eyes of the tarot. Spirit's got your back. That's who you are. You trust spirit. You're confident maybe too. gaining your confidence, almost like taking flight and realizing, hey, the heavens are supporting me in this. Spirit has your back. That's who you are, Taurus. Page of Cups. Communicating through dreams and watery psychic poet, artist, dreamer. Wow, what is it that you want to dream of? Spirit has your back here. What are your hopes? What are your sweet ambitions? It could be how, like, there could be some sort of psychic energy here that maybe you are taking on, but it's fresh. This is new. This is almost like you've just jumped off a branch here and you're taking flight. Either sort of like over a new area. This looks like this is a mature bird, this bald eagle, because it's got, I can't see the tail, but the head is very white. So this bird is mature. This isn't an adolescent bird. So it's not like the first flight here. This isn't your first rodeo. But with the Page of Cups, there's something here that feels like new and fresh. So I don't know if it's a new height that you're reaching for. Spiritually here? Is it a new height that you're reaching for spiritually? Is it a new perspective? Your motivation is nothing is wasted. Either goes in the soup or goes in the compost. The world. Your motive is no ending is wasted. No ending is wasted. Interesting. No lessons learned. Now the world is it's a full completion card here. This is something that has come to a full completion and it's successful. So at least, well, you know, at least in the eyes of the universe, something has been completed successfully here. So nothing is wasted in that energy, in that ending to you. I do feel it. So, well, this is an ending. It's a good ending. What motivates you? Nothing is wasted in full completion. This, how everything is cyclical and goes around. It honestly, it just like, I can't, trying to wait to see if there's anything new that comes in, but it just feels like what I've already said about this. You know, where I said, like, if there's something in your life that has come to some sort of an end, it didn't quite end the way you thought it would, it didn't go to the completion that you thought it would. I don't know. I cannot force bunnies into your mouth. Don't. He sees bunnies and he wants bunnies. And he's like, gotta complain about it. At least that's what I believe. It's what I saw out there going on. And he's been edgy ever since. Right? Like something you're learning from it. I think you're learning from things. That's good. That's good. What you've overcome. Co-create with spirit. The Knight of Wands. Exploring. Maybe you've been exploring different avenues here, trying to figure out different philosophies about what it is that you want to do, where you're going, what's happening. Could be your impulsiveness and your restlessness. Might be some type of travel here. You know where you're going. If you don't know what the final destination is, you are coming across as either, this is either a conscious or a subconscious level that I'm reading you on. You're either consciously trusting in where the universe is taking you, how things are unfolding for you. You're hopeful. You're hopeful with the Page of Cups. Now, if you're like, Cindy, I don't know what the fuck is going on. What the fuck is going on? I'm going to tell you right now. Even if you don't know it, Spirit has your back, and you should have hope here. Okay, so that's the other thing, because that's who you are. And if there's been some sort of struggle between you and the heavens in terms of where you're going and what you're trying to create, that struggle doesn't exist right now. So think about that too. That struggle doesn't exist right now. So even if you're like, I'm still not sure where this is going, you're doing the right things. It's like, looks like you're in alignment with your higher self and the universe, like coming together. That's a good thing. How you view the other is trust in the magic. Maybe this is, oh, that's interesting. But yeah, no. You view the other as trust in the magic. The Tower. Wow, that's a lot of trust. So when the Tower comes in and this person trusts in that, the person trusts in that magic, in destruction and chaos, they can see that there is something on the other side here that's, yeah, no. But I want to say you must be elevating your perspective to that to some degree here, regardless of what time and space exists for you between Tower moments and changes in your life. But so you see this other person as trust in the magic. And this magic is, well, when the universe comes in and does destruction, excuse me, they trust in that. Well, it's interesting because who they are is there is always enough. Maybe when this person, when things feel like they go into everything, I feel like everything in life is an exhale and an exhale and sorry, an inhale and an exhale, right? That's expansion and that's contraction. I'm gonna make myself pass out to it. So there is, to some degree, maybe this person is a little bit like that in their thoughts, because like we all experience contractions at different times. Okay, there's still enough. There's still enough oxygen flowing through your veins, even when you're experiencing a contraction. And hey, sometimes that's all you need. Okay, so here's the interesting, now I'm looking over here at the world. Nothing is wasted. How you function. There could be something here where you... There's something going on here where you needed to spend some time picking away at something. Some sort of alchemy needed to take place. That's the other thing that's coming in with that, right? Like, there could be, like, if there's been an ending here, you want to make sure it's picked clean. You want to make sure this ending is picked clean. That's very important in terms of healthy rebirths in the future. That's part of your functionality. Yeah, yeah. The other is a koi. Maybe they play a little koi. Wow, the Ace of Cups is very watery. This is very watery. I'm going to say this person has strong water placement of some sort here. But that's earth and water go really well together. It's very watery. There's always enough. There's always enough feeling and joy and emotion. How they function is time to heal. Sneak. Now that's interesting because that is that also is very opposite from the bird and the what, something I was watching, right? The whole idea of the snake and the bird is very prominent throughout human history with deities and gods and things like that. The snake was often depicted as something that was like cast to the ground, and the bird was something that was free to fly. Right? And even thinking of Egyptian, where they had like falcon heads on people, like gods. This person is, so this is a grounded energy. What motivates them is to heal some sort of grounded energy. They're not flying here. That's the other thing that's interesting. They're in the water and they're healing their like groundedness. Almost feels a bit like maybe their wings have been clipped. I don't know. Time to heal. The Lovers. Wow. Well, that's very interesting. Is this a person you're having a relationship with? A person you're having a relationship with. There's always enough emotion. There's always enough love. It's like who they are. There's always enough emotion. There's always enough love. There's always enough creativity to be able to, okay, that's the other thing. This person is very big water, and you're just kind of like dipping into the water a little bit here. This person is big water. I'm wondering if there's someone that you could even connect with here psychically. And you're almost like just dipping your toe into it. But Spirit has your back here. It's like, jump in. Jump in, I got you. Eagles don't, well, they don't swim. They'll dive into the water. Is this part of a transformation even? Going from one who flies to one who swims. Mm-hmm. 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 One who jumps. Not on the cards. I don't know why we can't figure this out. You know, we talk about it all the time. And look at... Cute. If you were cute... I don't know. Yes, I know. It's a personality too. I know. It's cute inside too. Here's a word. Oh, you're making me hot. Oh, no. Now I'm having a warm glow. You got to keep going. You said hi. That's my water. You have fresh water upstairs. You're knocking my stuff down. Bye-bye. Flying pussycat. Love you, Larry. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go watch the bunnies. Okay. Oh, shit. Now you made me hot. I was doing so well. Okay, where were we? Oh, yeah. We're looking at the difference here of like flying. This person is loaded with water. They want to heal. It's time to heal. How they function. Oh, their motive here is to heal. Heal a spiritual path. Heal between kindred spirits. Heal communication. Could be healing as a sibling thing too. Like a sibling rift. They're looking at you. I could say like their card is looking at you. What they've overcome. You see clearly now. Well, maybe they've wanted you to see something. Maybe they wanted you to see something. Because it's like, the way I'm saying it, it's like what they've overcome. You see clearly now. The Emperor, what they've overcome. You see clearly now. Rigid leadership. Leads with head and not heart. Well, that's interesting because you do have a lot of air. All the birds. You do have a lot of air. You're just dipping in emotionally here. I'm wondering, like, what I'm gonna ask. This is the underlying too, like this bird energy. Birds are messengers of spirit too. Because I'm feeling like there's something going on here where this person's been trying to show you something. This person's maybe trying to share some type of emotion with you. How they view you. Overcome any obstacle. Well, see, I mean, they view you in a very positive way. You actually both view I would say you both view each other very positively. The 10 of Cups. Overcome any obstacle. Even if it's your family. Overcome any obstacle. If it's your family. 6 of Wands at the bottom, but I'm not done here. I want to ask. What's the energy between you two? What is the energy between you and this person, this other person? Bring a gentle touch. Oh, interesting. Okay. I mean, it feels like a gentle. It doesn't feel combative or anything. I'm going to be honest. I feel like this is somebody that maybe wants to... Life is a mystery at the bottom. Truth transcends illusion. Truth transcends illusion into life is a mystery. So that's fun. Wait, let's pull out a tarot. Bring a gentle touch. The Page of Swords. This is careful observation, gentle. Just not who though. You know, it's interesting because it feels almost like this person is trying to encourage you to feel something more. To feel something more. Now, here's the other thing with that. This is almost like there's lots in the bucket. You know, like you talk about like filling up your own bucket or not giving too much so that your bucket is depleted. This person's bucket is overflowing. They've got theirs. Oh, I want to say it's like there's more than enough in this person's bucket. You've got like a small cup right now. So I don't know if you're maybe even feeling a little bit emotionally depleted, or you're feeling like your bucket's been low. Your bucket's been like, I don't know, drained by other energies. And you're just, because you're just kind of like dipping into something here. But there's a much bigger well over here. And this person seems to want to heal something with you. Or this person is, this is also like a carefully watching and carefully, like the deer, gentle, clear-sighted, eagle eye. I literally have that written on this card, eagle eye. Oh, I need to clarify. I feel like there's something going on here that I'm not picking up on enough of it. The Four of Wands is at the bottom. Page of Cups. The Knight of Swords. Look at, yeah, you're like mind. No. It is good. It is good. And it is good. But I feel like there's something or someone over here that you should try to connect with. And it's through emotions. It's through emotions. You know where you're going. It's almost like you know where you're going, or if what you're looking for was there, you wouldn't hesitate, right? Spirit also had, like, I feel like Spirit has your back. It's like, go ahead. It's okay. I'm going to say there's something that I visualized really, really early on in this reading when I just started pulling out their cards and yours had already come out. I was getting this vision here of, like, you're like a little kid and Spirit's just the parent behind you. And there's a friend. It's almost like a friend playing in the water. And you're like, the Spirit, the parent is saying, go ahead. It's okay. Say, you know how to swim. Go in. It's fun. But it's weird. It's almost like you're either, you've never, this is a new friend and maybe you don't know them, but they're being friendly. Come in, play. So you're hesitating. But it's weird that I would say that, right? Because you have the Knight of Swords. It's almost like, it's you're hesitating emotionally. That's the thing. It's like you're hesitating emotionally. I don't know if there's a fear there. Because your mind is like, yeah, this is what I should do. I should go, boom, right in. But you're not. And then this really brought that forward for me, where the friend is kind of like trying to, you know, anytime that you've been in that position, if you're the one in the water, you're kind of, and you can tell that somebody wants to come in, but they're afraid or they're nervous, and you kind of understand, you know, you are going into an element where if things go wrong, yeah, that could be really scary. So I don't want to force you to come into the water. I just want to look at, I'm swimming, and you just kind of like swim and do what you want to do. And I say, hey, the water feels great. It's really nice and cool. It's so hot. Do you want to come? It's a little bit like that's this energy. Like it's like looking at you and it's perceiving that, okay, I got to go slow here with Taurus. I got to sort of like get them comfortable with the water. So then it's almost like, because you have this Page of Cups, it's like you're sitting with your feet, you know, like let's say it's a big pool or it's a dock or something, and you're sitting on that and your feet are in the water, right? But you're not totally in it yet. I don't know if this is like a new friendship. It could be a new friendship. It could be something romantic. It feels like though it's something pretty serious though. Time to heal, and it's the Lovers. So let's see what that is. Time to heal the Lovers. Oh, the Seven of Pentacles. That's how they function. They're trying to come up with a way to do that. They're trying to come up with a way to do that. Who are you to this person? Who is Taurus to this person? It just landed on co-create with spirit and trust in the magic. The Nine of Pentacles. Who you are to Taurus. Who you are to them. Who this, yes, I'm just going to say it that way. I'm going to get confused again. So the Nine of Pentacles. Well, actually really beautiful and available and lovely. Like, the Nine of Pentacles, yeah. A wonderful opportunity. It's also Empress in waiting. So who are you to them? Who is Taurus to them? Is what I was trying to say. This person really likes you. They really like you on a lot of levels here. I want to say spiritually, emotionally, physically, like kind of maybe the whole package here, honestly, Taurus. But this person, maybe this person, I don't know if this person has even like made a move or anything like this, because this is like going really slow and being like kind of cautious, and your mind says go, but your heart's like, yeah. Your mind says go, but your heart's a little, What is this? Oh, what they've overcome. You see clearly now. The Emperor. I feel like this person feels like you're like a counterpart of some sort here, Taurus. Ten of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Some sort of painful enlightenment here, some sort of betrayal has turned it turns the wheel towards an excellent opportunity. Some sort of circumstance change here changes everything. I don't know if that's something this person has seen and they've seen that in you, or it's something they've been trying to convey to you. Like, you see clearly now. You know, it's like what they've overcome. So I feel like I'm getting that both ways. Like, there's something here that they didn't see properly. If that's the case, like this person, and that is a reason that there would be some sort of rift or something between you and them that isn't good. Like, they want to heal that. That's what motivates them. They want to heal that. They see opportunity. And they've got more than enough emotion to put in. Honestly, like, this person is just swimming in emotion and water. And they are, I'm going to tell you, this person, to me, it looks like this person is just kind of watching. This could be you and someone who just kind of got off on the wrong foot, even. Like, there's kind of that vibe here as well. This person sees something pretty serious with you. And they feel like it's important even maybe to heal whatever has gone on between the two of you. How does Taurus see this? Oh, I already asked that sort of down here, didn't I? How they view you. No, I was who you are to them. Who, right? Who are they to you? That's different from how you view them. I want to, like, who, well, I don't know. I'm splicing hairs on that one. I don't know. Who, the Moon. Bigger than life. It came out reversed, just like that. I think it's the first time this card, well, probably not. Come on. I've been using this for years, this deck. But it's just like the Panther. The Black Panther is what it looks like. There's something, they could be something in your liminal space that you're a little bit afraid of. I could see that. I mean, there's something going on here. There's something in your liminal space that you are afraid of or cautious of. Could be a mother. Could be a mother. If there's a rift between you and your mother, it could be that with Moon, with mother energy. What Tower? What's this tower? That go? Oh, there it is. The Two of Pentacles. Breaking balance. Wow, I don't know. Trying to manage two things at once. Breaking that down. It almost feels like when there is barely enough, then everything falls apart. I don't know. And this person trusts in that. Well, this is interesting. It'd be interesting to see if this energy comes through at different times for you. Because this is, you are very significant to this person, for sure. You are very, very significant to this person. There's, the Justice card is at the bottom here. That's interesting. You have Justice and the Four of Wands at the bottom. It could be like some type of serious relationship that could come out of this situation. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask what this person misunderstands about you. And then I'm going to ask what you don't know about this person. There's 2 options in the description below for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Thank you so much, Taurus. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.